it remains in the harvest sun and the summer rains. The fellowship stands through thick and thin, bound by the soil where it all begins. With laughter, with love, with work we stand, forever united, this is our land. Raise the plow, let the chorus ring through fields and time. Hear the seasons sing, together we stand. Through the toil and the sand, we are the soul of the farmland. So here's to the farm, to the lives we weave, a place to belong, to hope, to believe. Through harvest and heartache, this is our stand. Forever we are the farmhand.
Are we okay going through here?
Yeah, we're fine. Don't worry. Everything's all right. What do you think? It's not bad, is it?
Yes?
I know, wrong person to ask, but you can see the basic, shape of it, can't you? It's going to be a shed. Hopefully put some bales in there maybe, and then some extra storage on the side.
Yeah.
I know, silly question, but I don't know. I just thought you'd want to see the work that's going on.
It looks good, honestly. I can see it's going to be a shed.
Yeah, exactly, Beanie. It's going to be a shed. I mean, they're doing it pretty quick, at least.
Yeah, they are, actually. It's shut up.
It won't be long now till it's done. And I've left enough space here so I can get into over this area. But, yeah, probably not the best person to talk about it. Sorry, Beanie, if I'm boring you.
No, it's okay. Listen, if it matters to you, it matters to me.
Well, you're being kind. No, I mean, I'm just glad it's going up. That's the main thing. I think it's different. I see George doing all this work on his farm and he pays for it. And I kind of just sympathise with him now, because as soon as you're putting your own money into something like that, you're really quite invested into it and you just want to make sure you made the right choice and put it in the right spot. And yeah, it's be quite stressful, but they're doing a good job, and I know they've done a good job before. It's not like the first time I've seen them do this kind of work, so yeah, I'm happy with it.
Well, there you go then. Happy days.
Anyway, how are you getting on in there?
Not bad. I've cleaned it up. In fact, it's looking brand new already.
I'm glad. I'm surprised you've also given up your day doing it.
Well, I started early, got all my jobs done with George, and then I thought, well, I may as well. I mean, I double checked with him, but yeah, he's on one today.
Why? What's he doing? I haven't actually spoke to him. I went up this morning, but I didn't see him.
He's with Ross.
What for?
I don't know. They're comparing something.
Oh, God. They've been at each other's throats recently, but not in a bad way, just, I don't know. They're like two best mates or two brothers. I've not figured it out yet. One day the best mates and the next day they're just giving each other grief.
I think they've always been like that though, Scroft.
Yeah, you're right there, Beanie. Right, what's your plan then?
Me? Well, I'm going to finish cleaning up this house and then, I think it's something we need to talk about. We're going to have to rent one of these houses out.
Yeah, that is true. I mean, I'd rather rent out our home, but we live in it.
I get that. Your farm's here.
Exactly. I mean, if not, how'd you rent out a house and then still use all the area to drive through, If someone rented that house out, they'd want to park the cars there or whatever, but I feel like, if in a perfect world, Beanie, we'd move into that house and rent ours out.
Yeah, we could. I mean, I've tidied it up in there and it's not looking too bad. It needs a bit of a woman's touch, but yeah, we could get it looking good and, and turn it into our home.
Well, would you be up for doing that?
Yeah, I would be if you are. I think renting our house out would be the better option, definitely.
I'll tell you what, we'll sit down and talk about it properly.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's the best idea. I'll finish cleaning up inside and then we can have a proper chat about it.
All right, and love. I'll let you crack on. I've done the mowing, so I'm going to start the rowing now. Finally can get back to Ross and let him know how it is.
More money then.
Looks that way if I buy it.
Well, if it's good and it does the job, then I don't see why not.
Exactly, that's it. Just got to make sure it does the job first. Right, anyway, Beanie, I'll let you crack on and I'll speak to you later.
No worries. See you, Scroft.
See you, love. Right, let's get this rowing done. I've dropped mower off first. I wonder what Ross and George are doing then. Comparing what? It sounds like an argument waiting to happen, that does. They do worry me. They do. I'll have a phone call soon off George saying, sort him out. He's faffing, moaning about this, moaning about that. But they're both as bad as each other, really. Oh, am I going to clip that wall? I think I might just make that. Yeah, I will. Right. That should be fine there. Let's try this row out finally. I mean, he wants quite a lot of money for it, but it is a good row. Same size as the one George has got. Just a different brand. I mean, they're pretty much identical anyway. Let's see what we can get done with this. I want to try and get the baling done today. I've got to do it a bit differently than George. I haven't got a combi baler. Gonna have to do the bales and then wrap them after. But if I can get the baling done by the end of the day, I'll be happy. Oh, for God's sake. I've only just started. This can't be him. I called it. Hello?
Hey up,
Hey up.
right?
Yeah, Murray, you?
What? Sound home.
What are you doing?
I could ask you same thing, I hadn't seen you. Are you alive?
Yeah, I'm alive. I'm busy, mate. I'm rowing up at the moment. Just started.
Oh, I rowing up. Are you rowing up? What, does he want buy it? Ross says, do you want buy it?
But yeah, I've just started. Tell him, shut up, right? I'll let him know when I'm done.
He says he'll let you know when you're done, Ross. Alright then. What are you doing? Are you alright then?
I'm alright. Why? What's wrong with you?
I'm alright, actually. I'm having a good day for once. Ross is not annoying me today.
What are you actually doing?
Well, we've been out and about.
What, already? It's only like 9 AM.
Oh, we've only been out for an hour. We came back, sort a few things out, and we're going back out again.
Well, what are you actually doing, George?
We got our motors out, doing a bit of bloody 4x4.
4x4? Are you kidding me? Bloody hell, George. Whereabouts?
Well, we got a spot. Well, Ross has got a spot, actually. To be fair, it's bloody brilliant. Have you not seen Ross's Land Rover? Oh, my days. Tell you, looks pretty good.
I think I saw it. Yeah, he had one, didn't he? But it was when it was on his old yard. I used to see it just sitting there.
Oh, well, he's got it out and about now.
Fair play. So you're having a day off then?
Well, not a day off. I've done milking. You know, done the main things, but I'm having an easy day, Scroft, right? Taking it easy.
Alright then. I'm just saying if you having a day off or something.
Well, maybe a bit, but me and Ross are doing something we enjoy. No wrong with it.
Well, fair play. I'm up mine anyway if you need me. And Beanie's here.
Oh, I know she told me. She asked me if she could go up, clean the house out or something. Said you'd not done it. Made a mess of it.
Well, I didn't make a mess of it. I just didn't clean it up properly when I got it.
Well, I'm bloody slack in there, mate.
No, listen, it's sorted now anyway. Anyway, we're having a chat. We might move in it.
What? There?
Yeah, I might do.
Oh, that's not too bad. Hey, closer for you. You don't have to drive as much when you go home and stuff.
But it just means that I'm on farm as well. So if I do late night mowing like I did the other day, it won't matter too much, will it?
Well, that's true. That's true. Well, you got to do what makes you happy for both of you, not just you. It's got to be about Beanie too.
I know that, and it will be. Christ. Of course it will.
I'm just saying, I know.
We'll see what we do. I mean, we might rent out the other house anyway.
Oh, well, a bit of passive income. Can't go wrong with that.
Exactly. But no, I'll be up here most of the day, mate. Rowing and then get some baling done. I'll have to do some wrapping after that as well.
Oh, fair point. Well, if I need you, if I've got any jobs, I'll send them your way.
Cheers, mate. As you're out and about 4x4 driving, I'm here working.
Oh, well, bloody hell, I pay you, mate. You know, it's your farm, you got work on your farm. I pay you work on my farm. I think that's a fair deal.
Yeah, it is, mate. I'm only winding you up anyway. I'm happy, don't worry.
Alright then. Right, I'll let you go anyway, we're going to crack on. I'm going to go back out at some point, but we're just doing some fine tuning. A few tweaks here and there, aren't we, Ross?
Something like, more like me doing it. You're not doing anything, Scroft. Don't listen to him. I've done bloody most of the stuff, I have.
Oh, well, you're better at it, aren't you, Ross, you know? But anyway, stop faffing, Ross. Get back to work.
Right, I'm going.
Alright, see you in a bit.
See you, mate. Bloody hellfire. Honestly. They're both just bloody strange, aren't they? I'm sure the best mates, really. They get on each other more than anything, but they're bloody best friends, they are.
But I can see no finish line. But demons tell me I should quit and turn back. The smallest flame can light up the darkest night, but it's not enough to keep them off my track. 'Cause it's here where I lay in my blanket of despair, where I'm weak but I'm strong and black smoke fills the air, where I'm burned and broken, battered, bruised, I'm blind, but I'm seeing. I'm lost and found and almost drowned. I'm so far from believing. Whoa, I'm bleeding but I'm breathing. Whoa, in darkness I find meaning. Whoa, I'm broken but I'm healing. Whoa, I'm bleeding but I'm breathing. Are my lungs enough for the smoke and dust, or will I lose control? I'll breathe it in, let the darkness wind put pressure on my soul. I hear the sound, no longer bound to the man I was before. For my broken mind, this is the time to build to something more. Here, where I lay in my blanket of despair. Whoa, I'm bleeding but I'm breathing. Whoa, in darkness I find meaning. Whoa, I'm broken but I'm healing. Whoa, I'm bleeding but I'm breathing.
Do you know what? It's not bad at all. It makes quick work of it. I missed a few bits though, but that's my doing. That's not the rows. quite happy with it. Do you know what? I'm also quite happy with how much grass I got off that. Yeah, I mean, it's a good price for a good piece of kit, but I'd like to get it a bit cheaper. But Ross did say, don't even try. I mean, I could maybe try just to get him down a little bit. We'll see. I doubt he's going to do it. And I think it's worth the money. Do you know what? I need to ring Jerry, I do. I want to check to see if that lad's been up. In fact, I'm going to do that now. I'd like to think he has. He seemed keen. Let's see.
Hello?
Hey up, Jerry. It's Scroft.
Hey up, mate. You alright?
Not too bad, man. How are you getting on?
Oh, not too bad, not too bad. Bloody busy though. Been mowing all day. I've got one field left to do. Oh, mate, that mess they done in that top field where we were, it's bloody horrible. A mowing nightmare, I'm telling you. I had to change blades a few times, torn it up, so I was trying to miss bits and go over it, but I kept hitting things I didn't want to hit.
Yeah, I never thought of that. Should have just cut out that whole area.
I can't, Scroft, there's too much of the field. I'll just try my best mow and then turn the mower off when I go over it, but I've done a few blades in.
Well, at least you haven't broke the mower completely. Blades can be changed easy enough, can't they?
Anyway, got one field left and there's a bit of damage in it, but it's not massive.
Oh, that's why I rang you up. I wanted to know if that young lad's come up.
He's here now.
Is he? That's good then. That's made me day, mate. I was thinking, I hope he turns up.
I mean, bloody bad timing though. I feel sorry for the lad, but I'm gonna have to turn him away.
Why?
Well, I'm mowing. I've got nothing else, no one else to do it for me, and I ain't got chance to show him around and get him do anything. Not yet. I'm not saying don't come back to him or anything. It's just, right now, you know what? I ain't got time for it, unfortunately.
You know, I mean, I've just finished my rowing. I've got baling to. I'm up at my farm.
Oh, you're ahead of me then.
Yeah, only just, mate. How about I come up and just show him, at least just talk, like walking around your farm and show him things.
Have you got time?
Well, I've got jobs to do, but I don't want to let that lad down. I don't. I feel like it'll do him the world of good, at least something today. And don't get me wrong, I'll give him an hour of my time, nothing more. Just walk him about, show him around your farm, talk him through some of the basics, and then tell him come back.
Oh, go on then, Scroft. Yeah, I agree. That'll be nice. If you can do that, it'll mean the world.
I'll come up now. I'll head up to you now, and I'll talk. Just tell him wait.
I will. I'll tell him wait.
Do you want me to tell him come back?
Tell him come back in a couple of days after I've done my bailing.
Right, I'll tell him come back at weekend.
Ah.
Right, and Jerry, I'll be up now. Just tell him wait, mate.
All right. Cheers, Scroft.
No, it's all right, mate. It's all right. See you in a bit, bud.
See you in a bit.
Right, let's get this sorted out. I can't leave that lad like that. He's come up. He's done the right thing, and yeah, even if we just show him around farm, you know, I'll do him good. In fact, let me ring George.
Hello?
Hey up, mate.
Hey up, you right?
I've just finished me rowing. I was going to start bailing, but Jerry's just called me, and that young lad's up his farm.
Oh, he turned up then. Bloody hell. I want to put money on that.
Yeah, I know, but Jerry's busy. He's got mowing due. He's going to turn him away.
Well, I can always come back, can't I?
I know, but I've just said I'll go up, just show him round farm.
What, you are?
Yeah.
All right, fair point, bloody hell. Good Samaritan Scroft.
It's nothing like that.
Where are you now?
Just about to go past your farm.
I tell you what, I'll come with you. Do it in.
Aren't you with Ross?
Oh, he'll come with us. It'll be alright.
Well, alright then, but don't scare the lad.
You mean by that? You cheeky bugger, no wrong with my face.
Didn't mean your face. It's more your attitude. I'm just saying, don't scare him off like, you know, he's done wrong and he's turned up and to help out.
Alright then. then. Bloody hellfire. I'm not going to do nothing like that. Just sort of come keep you company, talking through it.
Alright, and I was only going to give him a tour around farm, an hour of my time, that's all.
I can see you anyway.
Alright then.
Cheeky bugger saying something wrong with my face.
No, I never said that. Right, Ross. Right, mate. What are we doing now then? I'm going up to show this young lad around Jerry's farm. Just because he's made the effort come up, Jerry's busy, basically. Going to show him round, talking through some of the basics, and hopefully he comes back and helps Jerry out. That's the plan, anyway.
Alright, I'll come with you. I'll have a brew, though. I don't know what to do no talking, showing off.
You don't even have to come.
Well, if George is going, I will. Bloody hell, we're supposed to be going out in these.
Bloody hellfire, is that yours?
I know, it's right, didn't it, that?
It is, mate. Bloody hell. Fair play. If you two want, I can go on my own, George. You know, you two can focus on this.
Oh, no, it's alright. I'll come with you. I'll let you do talking, show him off, but I'll be there. I want to be there.
Bloody hell. You're acting like a bouncer, aren't you? I know what you're going to do.
I'm not going to do nothing. I'll let you do talking. I'm just coming with you. I want to show presents, making known that don't take Mick out of Jerry and his goodwill. Same with you. I tell you what, if he proves himself, which he has so far, he's done all right. Come back, apologise, come back today. And if he does right after that, turns up, works hard, fair play to the lad. We can be bloody friends, I don't mind. But I'm telling you this now. Jerry's part of the fellowship and we stick together. Always have, always will. And I want to come up. I do. This lad's done damage to to Jerry's farm and his field. So I just want to come up, make it known, don't a bloody mess about, and everything will be good.
Fine, but don't scare him off. That's all I'm saying.
I want to scare him off, not unless he's made of bloody clay.
I doubt he's made of clay. Come on.
I'm just saying, bloody young'uns nowadays are soft, I'm telling you. Anything hurts their feelings.
Oh, God. You can't say that, George. Chill out.
I'm chilled. I've told you, I'm not going to do anything wrong. I'll treat him right. I just want to look after her own.
All right, then. Come on, get in.
Go on, Ross.
I'm bloody coming, Christ. Are we just going to leave everything open like that? No one on farm.
I'll be a right. Won't be long, will we, Scroft?
An hour?
Ah, that'll be a right. Don't worry about that, Ross. Christ. Cameras everywhere. No one's going to do anything. Bloody hell, Tim and all them lot have buggered off now. They were the only ones getting faff about.
Alright then, fine with me as long as you're happy. If my Land Rover goes missing, I'm putting it bloody on you. I'm telling you, I'll charge you for loss.
Hey, you want to do that, lad? You want it? If not, jump out car now and you'll be fine. Go on, Ross, jump out.
No, I'm just saying I would. But I won't this time, I'll let it slide.
Well, you two just shut up. Thought you were getting on. You're bloody bickering again.
Oh, we're right. Just laying it down, saying it's in my fault.
Maybe you should have locked everything up.
Hey, I don't need lock everything up. We live in a good place. It's safe round here.
Well, I don't know about that. We've had enough trouble.
Well, trouble, speak of the devil, is gone. Right, we'll sit over here.
Right then, mate.
Sit down over there. That sounds like a good plan to me. Nice spot, that is.
Right then, I'll go find him.
You sure you don't want me to come with you?
No, I've told you, you don't even need be here. I actually don't know why you're here.
I told you for support.
I don't need that. I'm literally going to tell a young lad what about the farm and how it works and things like that. That's it.
All right, we'll bring him over here at end.
I will do.
Right, Ross. You got them playing cards?
I have somewhere. Do Zach. Let me find them.
Hey up, Scroft, you alright?
I'm alright, mate. You?
Not too bad, He's over there, isn't he?
It looks like him, yeah. Yeah, that's Jerry, mowing. How are you getting on anyway?
Not too bad, He told me he's busy, but you were going to come up. I think he was going to send me away first.
Well, I thought I'd come up, just talk you through farm and stuff.
Well, thank you for that.
Still keen, aren't you?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I'd love a job. Or even just help him out for a bit and see where it goes.
Exactly, mate. Perfect way to be. And you're learning, aren't you? Right, well, I ain't got long, and, give you an hour or something, but then I'm going to have to get back to my jobs. But if you can just take it all in, come back in a few days at the weekend, it'll give you some proper work to do and you can get hands on. I don't think you'll be out on equipment yet or driving tractors, which I know you probably want to do. But the main thing is just learning the farm and how it works.
Okay, yeah. Well, anything you can tell me, that will mean a lot. Thanks, Ro.
No worries. So, in front of us we've got some beef stock.
Oh, that's what they are then, eh? With the steaks and mincemeat and all that.
Yeah, just like that, mate. So he's rearing them up. This is out in summer months, in spring. He's putting them out to graze. You can see there's a good mix there. You've got some young stock with the mums and stuff. And you've got some ones that have been beefed, proper fattened up at the moment, ready to go. And so at some point they'll go off to slaughter. And just like you said, steaks, all that stuff. That's how it works. So they're grazing off this grass. So he ain't going to mow this grass. It's just for grazing. You can see it's kind of like been pecked out a bit. And it's, sometimes a grazing field won't look as lush as what your mowing fields do because you're putting fert on and stuff like that. And not going to put that on most grazing fields, but you might do at the same time if you're mixing through. Are you following me?
I think so, I think so.
Right, well, let's move on first, because this is pretty much the main yard of the farm. He's got 2 harvesters in there.
I know what they are, they're out in fields when bringing in stuff like the crops.
Exactly, arable work. So he's got 2, because he's got a lot of fields out in the front. You'll see him at some point. They're out that way, in that direction. He's got quite a lot growing at the moment, and at some point he might show you what he's growing and how it's getting on, and then that, stuff like that. That field just over the other side of that edge over there, that's an arable field that he's got going. So at some point these harvesters will get out and do the work for him and bring it in, and then he'll sell it or whatever he decides to do. He might store it for a bit, wait till the price goes up. Like everything, bit like fuel prices. That's the best way to see it. Our fuel prices are always fluctuating. Sometimes they're better than others. Well, imagine waiting until the price goes up and then you sell it. You want to get the best price, don't you? Because of the work that goes into it.
Makes sense.
So he's got a couple of headers on the back. That's what you attach to the front of them harvesters. So I don't think you'll be driving them anytime soon, but you never know, eh? You never know. Trailer over there, put bales on. You know what bales are?
I think so.
Well, what he's doing right now is cutting that grass up, and he'll put it into like strips, and then what he'll do with the strips is he'll go over it with a baler that can compress it into a big tight compact ball of all the grass. And then if you're doing silage, you want it to ferment, so you wrap it in some kind of like plastic foil, and then over time it ferments in that bale, so you leave it out, and then the cows will eat that over the winter. Hence why that grass field, with the damage it did, it affects the amount that he gets. Could also affect the quality and stuff like that. But that's basically what he's doing. He's cutting grass to make silage. He could make hay from it, which is technically like silage. It's all grass at the end of the day. But what happens is they're not going to ferment. They're actually going to dry it out. It's more dry, and so it's basically just like dried grass.
Fair play. I guess I'll see a lot of them then at some point.
You'll see more than you've ever thought you could. In fact, I'll show you some now. So them there are hay bales, and then over here you've got some straw bales.
Straw. Right.
So straw he uses for bedding for the cows, make it nice and soft, absorbs any of the moisture and all the mess they make and stuff, and then from that you can put it back out on the fields as muck, and it adds to the the nutrients in the it's like food for all the worms as well at the same time, and adds them another top layer to that soil. So you're always putting back on, because you take a lot off the soil going in and out all the time with your tractors doing damage, compacting. It's better to put back in. So you put muck down and slurry and stuff like that. It'll it's just like taking care of your fields.
Okay.
I know you're not following this, mate, but I'm just trying to give you basics of everything.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, and don't worry, I don't expect you to follow this. It's just giving you an idea what's going on and why.
I appreciate that, I do. Thank you.
Silos here, so you'll have 2 types of grain stored in them. Most of the time, Jerry won't grow more than 2. If he does, then he'll probably be selling one straight off because you can only put one type in. You can't mix it up. So like that might have wheat in and this one might have barley in, and then it gets stored. Could get dried as well in there a little bit if he's got that in there. And then, from that pipe, turns it on and, he can empty out and go sell it.
Ah, fair play. Okay.
That's a seeder, so that's how he's seeding into the soil. So puts his seeds in there, can add a bit of fertiliser. That's how he's drilling it into the ground.
Okay.
And then down here, usually he's got like his balers and some tractors and stuff, but I think he's put his tractors somewhere else, can't find them. I know he's in his Massey over there, but I'll have to have a look. So yeah, you got a couple of balers, big old school balers there, and another kind of seeder thing, but it's a bit different, does it in rows. But don't worry, I don't want to tell you too much just to bombard you. I just want to give you a bit of a tour because, I want you to be interested. I really do. I think you've done the right thing. Come round here and show Jerry you're interested, and it'll go a long way, mate. It will, I promise you. There's the one thing I can guarantee every farmer in the whole country admires is hard work, and if you can show you've got a good work ethic, and I think you come in here, say sorry, and come in again, it shows a good mindset.
Ah, thanks, Scroft. I just want to do something. Like I said, I'm bloody bored, I am, and I am interested. I just don't know if I can do it.
You can, mate, you can, I promise you. Start off with it'll be easy stuff. If you can pick up a shovel or a pitchfork, you're fine. Trust me, you'll get you mucking out for a bit. It won't be anything glamorous, but it'll be a bit of money in your back pocket, and you can see where you want to go from there. So that's one of his tractors. It's a Valtra, that is. I think he's actually getting rid of that, so you might see a new one on the farm soon. And then that one's another tractor, McCormick. We've got a big sprayer over there, spreader, bit of a grab, low loading trailer, and then round here he's got his grain trailers. So he stores them here. He won't use them often, pretty much just a couple of times a year. But when they are used, they're quite busy because he's obviously bringing all that grain in from the field, and the harvesters gets put in that, and they tip it into that silo. Or he might even sell it direct, who knows.
Ah, makes sense. That makes sense.
I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll go have a look at where the cows normally are in the winter. So the feed that he's making now, when the cows are inside, that's what he'll use to feed them. So they're not out in the fields grazing. Because if they go out in the winter, one, it's too cold for them. Two, it's too messy. So, it's too wet and horrible. Ground's frozen. It's not nice. And the grass isn't growing anyway. It's like dormant. So it's not like they're going to feed much off it.
It makes sense, yeah.
Right, that's the cow shed there. So you can see it's got like little beds in and bays and stuff. And, this is the manure, and this is where all his slurry goes. And, that's pretty much where the cows are in the winter. So you can see that feed mixer there. He puts all his feed in that, mix it together. A bit like if you're making dog food and you're putting dry food in it, wet food, all that stuff. You want to make a nice mixture. It's got all the good stuff in. That'll go up front there. You'll feed it, and cows will stick their heads through that bar, and they'll be happy feeding away.
Ah. This madness, this is. I can't believe there's so much that goes on a farm. Honestly, I didn't think any of this stuff would happen, but it does. It's impressive, really, isn't it, when you think about it?
It is. It is impressive, you're right. We call this a bunker, but basically it's just got fermented grass in, so silage. That's in there. You can smell it. It's dead sweet and sour at times. You can actually, most farmers can tell you how good the silage is from what it's smelling like.
Like most food for us, then.
Exactly. There's Jerry now, so you can see him out in the field. He's got his mowers, and he's cutting the grass.
Ah, wow. Size of that. My days, you wouldn't want to get caught in there.
No, you definitely wouldn't. You definitely wouldn't. So he's got loads of grass fields. He's going to cut it all, turn it into silage, whatever takes his fancy at that time. So that's pretty much the gist of Jerry's farm. Some farmers, arable farmers, they do a lot of, work in the fields, growing crops and harvesting to sell, to make all sorts of stuff. You won't know half the stuff. If you're not into farming, don't know that background, you won't know how much stuff actually comes from British farming and goes into products that you eat, buy from the supermarket and so on. Also, because he's got his cows, he's going to do quite a bit of grass work. Now, he could have a dairy farm, which he hasn't got, which means he's making milk and stuff like that, which is like George's farm, the guy who I work for. In a minute, he wants to say hello to you.
Does he? Is he? Was he here when...
Yeah, he was, but don't worry, he's not going to shout at you or anything. He just wants to say hello and probably tell you to faff about and stuff like that.
Okay.
Don't want to be nervous, you'll be fine, I promise you. Don't worry, Jerry and I'll look after you, yeah? George is alright, he's just a strange one because he's a bit old and he's in his own bubble, but he'll be fine, I promise you.
Okay then.
So, Jerry's farm, the one you need to focus on mainly, it's mainly arable, but he does a bit of grass work because he's got some beef stock. So he's doing beef stock and he's doing his arable work. George's farm, we've got pigs, we've got chickens, we've got horses, we've got loads going on, and we also do arable and we do a lot of grass work. So there's quite a lot going on.
Wow. Bet you guys are busy then.
Yeah, we're well, I'm always busy. Let's put it that way. And then there's my farm.
Oh, you've got a farm too then?
Yeah, it's only small though. I've got some beef stock on that, and that's pretty much it. I do a bit of grass work. So I've done some mowing today. It's just like Jerry is, because all the farmers pretty much decide, around the same time that, it looks like it's good weather to cut in. Because weather's usually the thing that determines what you're going to be doing the next day or the next week. So nowadays, we're in, these kind of spring months. We want to try and get the first cut in. This is first cut now for everybody. We're all making bales of silage. Normally, be putting it in the bunker. I don't know what Jerry's doing. He could be making bales. He could be putting it in his bunker. We're making silage bales, and then later on in the year, we're actually doing silage in a bunker different.
I don't understand.
Don't matter. Doesn't matter. Honestly, it's just we're making feed for cows at the moment, and again with the weather, if you go into the summer, it might be easy to make hay because remember I said that's like dry grass.
Oh yeah, so sun dries it.
Exactly, sun dries it. Yeah.
Thanks, Scroft, for showing me around. I appreciate it. It's all very interesting. I mean, there's a lot to learn, a lot to know.
There really is, but it's all interesting stuff. And if you want to be outdoors, working with your hands, and put some graft into something that means something, it really does. Think of these animals. They care. They look at you for caring. So every day you're doing hard work that betters a life or something. And you're outdoors. What better way to live your life?
Ah, that's true. That is true.
Right, come with me and I'll introduce you to George and Ross, and then you can head home. But remember, come back up at the weekend because he'll give you some proper work, okay?
Thanks, Scroft. I will do. I promise you, Scroft. I won't let you down.
Good man. George?
I'm here.
Right, George, this is Callum. Callum, George and Ross.
All right, bud.
Yeah, I'm all right, thank you. You?
Not too bad, mate. How have you found it?
Well, a lot to take in, but it's all very interesting. I mean, hopefully I can learn it.
You'll bloody learn it. If Scroft can do it, you can tell you. Look at him.
Right, Paul.
I'm all right, thank you. You, George? Nice to meet you, George.
Oh, nice to meet you, Colin. Right, but I'm only going to tell you this once. I want to tell you again. You obviously messed up. You know about it, and that's fine. I admire you for coming round and all that stuff. And we look after our own. Jerry's a good man. He's a good man, and he can do with an helping hand. Work hard for him, and you won't go wrong. And if you ever need anything, I'm there. I'll give you my number. You can call me. And if you want any advice or any help or anything, you ring me, and I'll come down and help you out. Yeah? You gotta learn it, and that's the thing. But it takes hard work, time, and dedication. You can't cut corners in farming. So remember, we're a team. And if you're part of Jerry's team, you're part of our team.
Thank you, George. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Right. Let me give him his number and then we'll head off. Are you heading off?
I'll walk now.
What do you mean walk? How far have you walked?
Takes me about 40 minutes to get here.
You've just walked 40 minutes, come here.
I ain't got a car.
Have you passed your driving licence?
Yeah, I've passed my driving license, just haven't got a car.
You walked 40 minutes, come here.
Yeah?
Well, fair play to you, lad. Well, if we can drop you off on the way, we can do.
Which way are you going?
We're going up the road there.
Walking the other way I am.
All right, well, as long as you're right.
No, I'll be fine. 40 minutes ain't bad.
Bloody hell, I wish I could do 40 minutes. Fair play to you. Let me give you this number first, and then, What time? When's he coming back up, Scroft?
Jerry said weekend.
Right, all weekend, lad, come back up, and if you need me at weekend, ring that number. Any questions? No question's a dumb question. Any question at all, send it my way.
I will do. Thank you so much, George. Thank you, Scroft. Thank you.
What about me?
Shut up, Ross. Christ's sake, all you done is to say hello.
Well, I'm here too. If you need my number, I can fix stuff. I could even get you a bloody car if you want one. Save you walking 40 minutes. Christ, you're pulling hamstring before you start.
Yeah, maybe one day, yeah. But right now, I don't know if I can afford a car.
Well, maybe one day then, buddy, hey?
Right, there's me number, lad. And keep up the good attitude. It never goes unnoticed, and it goes a long way in life. And you'll do right.
Thanks. Right, I'll head off then. See you in a bit, everybody.
See you, lad.
See you, Callum. See you in a bit.
See you, Scroft. Thanks again.
No worries, mate. Well done, George.
Bloody well done, me. What for?
I thought you just getting... I don't know. I just... You said some good stuff there, mate. Well done.
Well, it's bloody true, innit?
Right, let's go, because I got bailing due.
Did you find that road right?
Bloody hellfire. I'll tell you on the drive. Come on.
All right then, come on. So do you like it then?
Bloody hell, Ross, let me get in, bloody car.
Right, bailer's set, ready to go. Oh, finally done it. Finally can get this done. Do the wrapping another day, but for now, this'll do. That actually turned out really well, didn't it? I'm dead happy about that. And George surprised me. He can be bloody annoying at times, George can, but he's got a good heart. And he said some really wise words to that young lad. He wasn't half wrong as well. Anyway. Let's get this done. Shouldn't take too long. Bit of bailing, nice day. Still only 11:30, and the sun's shining. We've had a few stunning days recently on farm. Can't complain at that, can you? I'll make sure to finish this off. Overall, it's been a good day. With some wise words.
Can be. Those were the times. Those were the ways. So take me back. So take me back to the good old days. Ice cream until our hair tight. We were trading candy bars and sticks of bubble gum. Trying not to laugh in church. Do you remember? Like I remember. And oh, those were the times. Ooh, those were the ways. Oh, so take me back. Take me back.